I'm gonna be totally honest, as you can, tell from the title. This video is the result of seeing one too many John Fountain tweets on my timeline, okay? There's only so much one man can take.
I'm tired, boss.
If you've been spared in the past, John F. Fountain is a 50-year-old animator who contributed to shows like The Fairly Odd Parents, My Life as a Teenage Robot, The Fairly Odd Parents, Invader Zim, and hey, did you know he contributed to The Fairly Odd Parents? I sure fucking didn't. John started garnering attention on social media due to his posts about how much better he is than Butch Hartman and how he was actually the person who created all of your childhoods, and how also, like, Nickelodeon and Big Brother Butch tried to scrub away all his contributions to the fucking Fairly Odd Parents. He makes one tweet that he doesn't have any beef with Butch Hartman, and then he makes 9 others complaining about some dickish thing Butch did to him, like, 20 years ago, and then he makes, like, the fucking John F. Kennedy, like, magic bullet style conspiracy about how Butch is out to copy his every fucking move. And then he links the downfall of the Fairly Odd Parents to his own leaving. Like, this guy, he thinks he's the fucking guy.
I don't know, maybe the Fairly Odd Parents declined because it ran for like 16 years, but what would I know? I'm not John Fountain.
Now, for the record, not a fan of Butch Hartman, right? He's a washed-up hack. He's a scammer, an AI bro. He's a narcissist. But I don't think John's doing too well in that department either. When YouTube criminal LS Mark released his video about the failure of Danny Phantom, John quote retweeted it with, "The real failure is that Butch didn't make me a supervising director on it." Like, I'm sure some of these tweets are jokes, but there's so fucking many of them that there has to be at least, like, some hint of sincerity in all of them. There's hundreds of these tweets. Hey, if you really want to annoy Butch, help me get more subscribers than him.
Shut your bitch ass up!
No, John Fountain. Hi, editor Golzay here. So I completely forgot to write this section of the video until after I finished recording. But I want to talk about John's, like, weird internship program. The shtick of this internship is basically you work on John's properties in exchange for, his career guidance. Putting you out there. And you might get paid! He also explicitly makes it clear that there are no contracts or any formal agreements. None of that nonsense, Always a good sign when it comes to working with an industry professional. Now, this would be fine if you weren't promoting it as an internship. John Fountain. An internship would not involve making a complete cartoon, making usually multiple complete cartoons from start to finish. There's so many promises in this thread that realistically never gonna be followed through on. Like, additionally, anytime I'm put in a position where I'm working for a studio and I'm allowed to hire whoever I want, you'll be at the top of the list. Yeah, give me a ring when that one happens, John. Okay, back to the video. You know what? Actually, let's like read a few of these tweets right here. At the risk of sounding like a douche, between Zim, Fairly Odd Parents, My Life as a Teenage Robot, and having my own show in development there at the time, I felt like I owned Nickelodeon between 1999 and 2004. At LS Mark, from your second favorite Fairly Odd Parents guy. And this is the image. Rick and Morty has been renewed for seasons 11 and 12. You're welcome. I didn't say thank you. Oh yeah, he also really likes reposting this image with his name and like the little director's credits. Oh, that's fun. He does it a lot. Love me some Doobis Goobis. Okay, yeah, that's a no. I'm starting to feel like one of those like fucking like Reddit YouTubers, fucking house type shit. Scratch that. I actually want to end off this video reading one final tweet, and I genuinely think it is the funniest piece of writing to ever be put to text. So, yeah, here we go. Here's how it breaks down, everyone. Many people contributed to the Fairly Odd Parents' success, but at its core, Butch was the Odin, the Allfather. Steve was Loki, the comedic mirth man. Bob was Heimdall, visual art master. And me, I was Thor. When Butch made me a director, he bestowed me with Mjolnir. I loudly and brazenly took the show places it never would have gone without me. And even Butch acknowledged it in a Facebook post that he has since deleted, saying, "It wouldn't have been the same without you." So yes, the show was rife with thoroughly amazing people that influenced me, and I'm honored and working alongside them, but after 25 years of being Mr. Humble, yeah, I'm owning it now. The Fairly Odd Parents is fused with my DNA, and I am forever in its pantheon whether anyone else wants to admit it or not. So yeah, goodbye. Thank you, John F. Fountain, for animating that that one scene in The Fairly Odd Parents. You know, like the trophy one. Yeah, that was pretty cool of you.